everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Charlotte and I make videos mostly about makeup and fashion, but today I thought it would be fun to sit down and do a little Q&A, question and answer period with you guys. I haven't really done a sit down talking video yet on my channel, and I thought it would be fun just so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I know that as of right now, a lot of my subscribers are my friends, but for those of you that aren't, I still want you to feel like I'm your friend, so today you're gonna get to know me. So I asked on my makeup Instagram, which is Charlotte McNair Artistry. If you don't follow, go give it a follow. I asked on there for some questions that you guys wanted to hear the answers to. So today I've got myself a little glass of wine and I'm gonna read through them and give you guys some answers. So I've got the questions on my phone, so if I'm looking at my phone, that's why. So the first question comes from my friend Ariel, and she asked if I could talk about my hair journey. For those of you that don't know, I've been growing out my hair for about 3 years now. It used to be platinum blonde and really short because it was super damaged. I've wanted long hair for my whole life, but I've never been able to get it to grow because I've always either been heat damaging it or dyeing it or both. When I was younger, I used to get it chemically straightened or relaxed for a lot of years, and then I switched to getting keratin treatments, which I didn't really like either because they would still leave my hair kind of like frizzy wavy. I think that I might do an entire separate video on my hair journey, but just to like cover the bases of it, I just try to not use heat on it very often. I try to only straighten it like once a month max now, but preferably even less than that, where I used to be straightening it like pretty much weekly, if not more. And I also stopped dyeing it, so it's pretty much completely my natural color right now. I used to get it platinum blonde from the root, and then I switched to balayage, and then I grew out the balayage, and now it's gone. But I do plan to go blonder again this summer, I think. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm super back and forth on it, but I really want to be super blonde again. I'm so happy with how healthy it is right now. I don't know if I want to like mess it up all over again, but we'll see. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Ariel. If you guys want to hear more in depth about my hair, I could do a whole separate video on it. I also kind of want to do like a hair care routine video. Just let me know in the comments if that's something that you'd want to see, because it's definitely something that I could make. The next question comes from my friend Laura, and she said, what is your favorite beverage? I guess I will answer non-alcoholic and alcoholic. So if we're talking alcohol, I love a nice glass of white wine. Chardonnay is my favorite. Specifically Oyster Bay Chardonnay is actually my favorite. I will show you a photo of it right here. There she is. And then my favorite non-alcoholic beverage has got to be either tea or coffee. I'm a coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon kind of girl. I love a nice cup of Earl Grey, or I love a nice light roast coffee. So I hope there's your answer. The next question is also from Laura. She asked too. Thank you so much, Laura. And it's, what is your favorite perfume? And she put the answer in brackets because she knows the answer. And it is White Musk from The Body Shop. It's sitting right over there on my dresser. I'll just insert a photo. It's my favorite perfume. I've been wearing it since I was 15. I switched to Marc Jacobs Daisy for a few years. I also really like that one. I've been back on the White Musk lately. It's a tried and true favorite. I really never get tired of it. The next question is from my friend Adam, and he said, what did you learn most from studying makeup in Toronto? For those of you that don't know, I finished school. I know I mentioned on my channel a few months ago that I was still in school. I am done now. I went to CMU College of Makeup Art and Design for makeup artistry and special effects / creature design. And I feel like as for the fashion and beauty makeup section of the school, I didn't really feel like I learned a lot that I didn't already know just from years of experience and watching YouTube, honestly. But all of the special effects stuff I learned was totally new to me and stuff that I'd never found in an online tutorial before. So all the special effects like cuts and scrapes, bruises, prosthetics, I'd never done any of that. And I really think that without attending a school, you would not be able to get proper training in those things. I think a lot of people that are self-taught on YouTube have not actually worked with a lot of people that have industry experience and actually know what the real standard of things is. For example, like I love James Charles, no shade to him at all, but when he did Kylie Jenner's Halloween makeup, like the cut on her face, and he used liquid latex for the whole thing, like you would just never do that. You would never use liquid latex for that if you were actually on set. But I mean, it works and it looks fine, but it doesn't look as good as like an actual prosthetic made for her face would, or like even just using like 2-part silicone for that would look better. And I think those are things that I for sure would not have known if I didn't go to CMU. So I'm really happy that I learned that stuff. And I could definitely do some like special effects videos if you guys want to see that. Next is a girl that I went to CMU with, one of my good friends, Steph, asked what happened to the cut cup. I don't think I have an actual photo of the cut cup, but this kind of relates to what I was just talking about with the prosthetics and stuff. When we were at CMU learning how to do like silicone cuts and stuff, we would peel them off. I know I have a video of me peeling one off. We would peel them off and we would put them in a cup, because you can kind of reuse them sometimes when you're just practicing. Like if you're putting the same one back on the same person, you can use it again. It won't look as good the second time, but anyway, we would put them in a cup and we would save it. We called it the cut cup. And Steph, I don't know what happened to the cut cup. I don't know. It's probably in a dumpster somewhere, unfortunately. Okay, next is from my friend Jake, and he said, your eyebrow tinting hack is my favorite trick of yours and everyone should know about it. So I think I've mentioned before in my videos that I tint my eyebrows myself. It's pretty straightforward how I do it, and I think I'm going to make a TikTok of how I do it and probably put it on Instagram too as a reel, because it's something that I can definitely show in like 1 minute. I use Just for Men mustache and beard dye, and I've been doing it since I was in grade 11 in 2013. I personally strongly believe that I invented this trick. A lot of people do it now. I don't know how they all possibly could have found out from me, because they did not, but I just sort of really personally refuse to believe that anybody else figured that out on their own, because I think I'm a genius and I invented it myself. So yes, I use Just for Men eyebrow dye. You just want to make sure that your skin is really moisturized. You want to put Vaseline around the edges of your eyebrow, because the dye does stain skin really easily, and that's basically the only way it can go wrong, is if you stain your skin. And that's about it. It's pretty easy. Keep an eye on my Instagram and my TikTok. I'll put both of the names here again, just to remind you again, but I will be uploading that sometime soon, probably in the next week, I promise. We have 2 more questions, so keeping this nice and short and sweet. So the next question that we have is from my friend Josh, and he asked, what are my thoughts on the Meredith Duxbury Foundation Challenge? So Meredith Duxbury is a TikToker, makeup artist, I believe, and she started, they're calling it a challenge now, but she would just like do this really clickbaity thing in all her TikToks where she puts on like just an astronomical amount of foundation. Like it looks like she uses half a bottle every time. And then she rubs it in with her hands, and then kind of skips to when it's powdered, and it always looks absolutely flawless, and it's always like, how did that look so good? It's like, that's way too much makeup. I don't have a ton of thoughts on the challenge, being honest. I will not be trying it. I hope she's using cheap foundation. I mean, it gets a lot of views, so like she is smart for thinking of that. It's definitely, it caught on, and now everyone knows who she is, so good for everyone that's doing it and going viral, but I'll find another way to go viral. That's not for me, thanks. Our final question is from my friend Zach, and he asked, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette? And if someone has already asked that, then what's your favorite product in general? Thank you, Zach, for considering that somebody might have already asked that, but nobody did, so I'll answer both. My favorite eyeshadow palette is the Morphe 350M, the original one, and I will grab it and show it to you because it's right over there. Okay, I've got it. This is the original 350M in the old packaging. They don't make this one anymore. They replaced it with a newer version, with a new formula in a new case, like they switched the packaging. So I bought this, I believe, in 2017, and I've hit pan on a lot of what are the transition shades on my skin tone. The shades are pigmented enough, but not overly pigmented to where they're hard to work with. It's all of my favorite colors of eyeshadow, which is, as you can see, all shades of warm brown. As exciting as bright colors are, I am just a neutral girl at heart. This is just my all-time favorite palette, and the day that I hit pan on all of the good shades, I'm gonna be devastated because I can't buy it anymore. Morphe, if you want to send me this, I'm sure you have some laying around somewhere, so I'll take 10. And then my all-time favorite makeup product, it's kind of hard to think of one on the spot. I was trying to think of one earlier, but the 2 that kept coming back into my mind were the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, because it performs just as well as any high-end foundation I've tried. It's a really nice like medium to full coverage. They have so many shades and it's so affordable. Like I just think it's a great product. That's definitely one of my #1 favorite products. And my other #1 favorite product is the La Mer Loose Setting Powder. It's just a really beautiful setting powder with a luminous finish. It's got a bit of like a reflect in it that makes it not totally matte. It's so stupid expensive, but I've never found another setting powder that I like as much as that one. So yeah, thank you to all my friends that asked me questions, and you guys should all definitely go follow me on my Instagram so that when I do another one of these, I can get some questions from people that aren't my friends in real life. It was really nice to film like a chill sit down video where I don't have to like get in full glam. As much as I love doing that, those take like 2 or 3 hours to film, and this took me 20 minutes? I haven't even finished my glass of wine yet. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see all of my videos coming in the future. And yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day wherever you are. So bye. All done.